Welcome to the Brisbane Fall Classic. Brought to you by Recreation Activity Design and the Flying Disc Store.
Hi everyone watching at home, this is the Brisbane Fall Classic. In our finals we have Daniel Adamak scoring 1,116 points for an average of 223 points per round. He's putted 250 times today to get here. His competitor is Kai Smythe. Kai with 1,504 points, 350 putts on the day for an average of 214 per round. I'm the founder of DISCDOCTOR and today I have with me
Joe Doran, local disc golfer. Unfortunately, I bowed out a little early, but I'm here to watch the final with you.
Yeah, one of probably the biggest differences to me here between the two styles, between Dan and Kai, is Kai is much more of a straight line putter. There's not much arc, even at 10 meters. It's a laser into the basket. Dan has a bit more float, a bit more arc to his putting.
These guys start at 10 meters. 10 meters is always the toughest for our competitors, especially in this recreational division. So Kai there making one of his putts and two putts made for Daniel Adamak. So Daniel's now going from the 7 meter position.
Players like the 7 meters. They feel like they can get some back. 7 points, 5 putts, potentially 35 points.
Well, and although it might not seem like much, being 10 to 20 here going into the second frame does change where you're going to putt from next. So you obviously score a lot more points from the 7 meter distance than you can from 6.
Oh, 4 in a row. Nicely done, Dan.
Very nice, Dan.
Yeah, very good.
4 out of 5.
Now, Kai Smith, we'll go back and look at some of the footage from today, but Kai Smith is a laser putter. He sticks them straight in the basket. You'll see as we go here. He's got that high touch in the air before making his release.
Very confident. Momentum putter.
Look, a tournament like today is a war of attrition. These guys have been putting all day out in the sun. It's almost 30 degrees today here in Brisbane, Australia. Kai putting in 1,504 points, putting 350 times to get to this place. Kai lost out in the third round and has won 3 straight to get back to this position.
We've got Daniel shooting from the 9 meter line. He's made 1 from 2, 3 putts remaining.
Oh, that one just fell out. Ouch.
Come on, Dan, get it done. Find medal.
Oh, there it is.
So
high and outside to the right. Nice putt.
2 from 5 from the 9, so 2 nines, 18 points registered. Not what he was after, but still putting points on the board.
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me, Joe. You competed today. What's it like when you're out there trying to figure out the pace?
Yeah,
How quickly to go?
Yeah, when you get out in those 9, 10 meter lines, you're just happy to get that kind of, maybe get 2, and you're happy with it. But anything 7 or below, you want to be getting your 5 from 5 and banking on, 25 points or more.
Yeah.
But yeah, to get 2 from 5 at 9, I'd take it. But I know Dan, to get where he is today, he'd be a little filthy.
Yeah.
But you can get some back here. Early days yet. But that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Kai's super animated here.
From the 6 meter. So now, expectation for Kai, no doubt, 5 and 5. It's got to be.
Now Kai's a fairly new player. He won the Urunga Memorial just a few weeks ago.
He did.
In a playoff.
MA4, yeah. They pushed 2 holes.
Yeah.
And he got it in a playoff.
Yeah. Very good.
I was there, I watched it.
Yeah.
Good goal.
Yeah. It's amazing how under pressure, talking to Kai says, you know, I don't mind being in front of cameras, but being in front of people makes me quite nervous. He doesn't seem to have the nerve today. He's putting up some good points. So just get the update on the scores here, guys. We're 66-34, so Dan putting it on early. And you can hear the chains ringing there, knocking him down.
Familiar sound at the moment for Dan. He's loving it. So there's 4 from 5. Can he make it?
Oh,
so
5 for 5.
5 at the 7 metre mark. Count it, 35 points?
Yeah, 35 points.
Money in the bank. Ka-ching.
Dan's on there pretty quick, ringing it in. Yeah. It's a big smile on his face. It's going to put the pressure on Kai here. Let's see how it goes.
Kai, what do we got? 8 metre mark.
Ooh, that looked confident.
Yep.
Just off that bottom rim. That's a familiar sound to me. Maybe not to him.
Something to notice about Kai, if he is missing, he's missing low.
Nicely done. 4 in a row there.
That is
very good.
32 in the bank.
Yeah.
8 metre mark. Really nice bounce back after Dan throwing down a 5 from 5.
Yeah.
Stand up. Here we go. So 5 from 5, pushing back 10 metre. Big point potential.
All right. Just through the air there. Oh, got it in.
Way to make up for it.
Any of these you can make from the 10 metre mark. It's good. Oh, that one just bouncing out.
Top of the basket.
Those are hard. Oh, and then clinging some chains. I think there are going to be a few people sore tomorrow. I don't know how many people like Kai are used to making 400 putts in a day.
So yeah, on average, so people that, I don't know, made up to about the 3rd round, you estimate what, at least between 200 and 300
yeah,
putts?
200-300 putts.
But these guys at the finals, 400 plus.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow morning.
Yeah, even from that 10 metre mark, he's just throwing lasers at the basket.
He is, yeah.
Good spin.
Yeah, plenty of spin.
Nice and flat. I think he seems to have more success when he just puts a touch of hyzer on it. Very good. So getting 2 from 10, that's going to help.
Yeah, definitely.
And moving in the 7 position, he can grab 4 or 5 of those from 7. He'll be right back in this.
So Dan had a rough time at 10 metre just previous, so it's relegated him to the 6, which he wants to be getting 5 from 5.
That might have opened the door there for Kai. If Kai can in and out of the basket.
Bounces vertical inside the basket. Brutal.
Difficult. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out in the next frame, though. He might find it easier from 9 than if he had made all 5 there. Yeah.
I found myself all day bouncing between 5 and 10, and it was brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still lamenting the putt coming out of the basket there.
Yeah. Filthy.
Yeah. Now the wind died down a little bit.
Has done.
Yeah. We thinking in the finals here, we might have alternate wind conditions as they alternate from one side of the finals pitch to the other.
It may play, yeah.
But flags right now aren't moving too much. I think it's having too much of an effect on the disc.
Given the orientation of the final layer and basket, it's a different orientation to where we had the previous round. So we were dealing with headwinds potential. So these guys are going to be dealing with alternate left to right, right to left.
Right.
If it comes through.
Right.
So look, they're both. Well, I guess Kai's a spinner. So if more wind affected, they tend to lift more.
Yep. Yeah.
Whereas it seems as though Dan's a bit more of a push.
A bit of a push and a spin there.
Yeah, there's still a bit of spin.
Yeah. So Dan's just going to clear the basket here. That's a smart strategic move.
It is.
There's no rule against clearing your putts.
Yep.
I think we'll see how that does. Maybe just slowing down a little bit, resetting the rhythm. But 2 off the bat in from 9 meters. That's going to help him extend his lead, make that 3. Oh, come on, make it 4. Kenny goes 5 for 5. Get in there, yeah! Woo!
Dude, 45 points. Count it.
That might close the door here. Let's just see. We've got another, it's 2 frames to go, I believe.
I'll also add that Daniel actually come through with a victory at the recent Aces and Medal event held by Four Circle.
Right. Four Circle's launch event for the Huntsman putter.
Yeah, so throwing a brand new mold, maybe 6 weeks, PDGA approved, and slots 2 aces.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right, Kai has sunk all 5 of them there. Or did he have one going? Yeah, those are all great putts. I believe from the 9 meter mark.
Wow.
You may have to check me on that.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
That's right. All right, we got Daniel from 10 meters.
Yeah, test the range.
Oh, this is where it could go.
Range.
Number 1 in the hole. Just off the metal.
He's vibing. I can feel it. Come on.
It's a tense moment just watching these guys go.
As you climb through the rounds.
Oh, there we go. Got 2 of them in. All right, look at this. So Dan, his average on the day is 223. Wrapping up through 8 rounds, he's already at 200 points. So he's going to punch above his weight, I think, in this final.
That is huge.
That's clutch. Now, where do you stand on holding all 4 putters in hand while you putt? Because I'm personally not a fan of it.
So funny you bring that up. So when I'm at home, I hold them all in hand.
Yeah.
So round 1 today, I held them all in hand.
Yeah.
As I progress with the greasy surface, I put them on my crate next to me.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Another one from 9 meters. And got 3 from 9.
I look at the guys that have lasted though, they hold them all.
Yeah, okay, so maybe something to think about. Maybe. Now, I noticed, is actually, I think your brother today, Joe, that was always grabbing a second disc out of the bag as like a counterbalance almost. And you see some of the guys on the Pro Tour do the same thing.
Definitely. He's felt like he's adopting that ritual, like we all learn from the coverage that we all love. And he's adopted that, and you know, he's in his backyard and that's how he does it. So you don't want to break the ritual.
There we go, 1 in from 7. Oh, just bringing out the back.
He's got a good nose ahead.
There it is, 2 in. He's leaving that front nose of the putter up a little bit.
He is.
He's gone from
feeling the frustration on that one.
He's given himself a pretty solid lead here. We're 214 to 175. And we're in the 10th frame. So this comes down to this really. How can Kai do? Can Kai knock all 5 in for 40 points? That put him 1 point ahead of Dan if he makes all 5 from here.
Real opportunity. Come on, Kai.
There it is, 1 down, 1 in. And still throwing with confidence. Just off the top band.
He's not rattled.
2 in. Yeah, he's looking good. They're all in line. Metal again off the top band. And metal again off the top band.
All of a sudden.
That was a very good effort, but just couldn't get a couple of those to go. He'll get 18 points there. We are at 191 to 214. This is still either man's game.
One thing I learned today, never count yourself out. When you think you're down and gone, hang in there. The potential, like the swing is huge. Just like a hole in disc golf. It could be, you know. So don't count him out. Especially at a 20-point difference.
2 in. Oh, just off the top band. Make it 3.
Yeah, bottom left.
Just splashes out. It's going to be 21 points. It's going to take him up to 235.
Comfortable.
All right. So Kai, I believe, is coming from the 7 meter mark. And that just puts Kai.
Got to clarify the scoring here.
Yeah, just having a double check on the score.
Gentleman's agreement, like on a disc golf course. Everyone agrees and everyone's happy. So that's Dan's final frame complete, which leaves Kai, what's he chasing here?
Yeah, so 35 points is the best he can do, so he's just out of contention. So now just a formality before we announce our winner.
Some official standings. Come on, finish strong, mate.
Hatred. That's 3. All right, so he knocks in 3. Brings his total up to 211. Well done, guys. Congratulations to Dan Adamak, our recreational champion. Final score of 235 to 212. Dan, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
You're the inaugural DISCDOCTOR champion in the rec division. How's it feel?
Amazing. I didn't have any hope of getting the win. I know there's some good putters out here, and I knew Kai was an absolute animal when it comes to putting, so I'm very, very surprised to get the win today.
You know, with the pressure on, in this kind of setting, you had a 223 average. throughout the initial rounds. A 235 in the final, man. That is epic.
I won't lie,
Epic.
I was very nervous, but I knew my competitor was also very nervous. So I knew it was going to be an even battle towards the end. I just managed to get the last few wins.
You had a couple of there that were just clutch. I think you had 5 from 9 at one point. Yeah. How'd that feel?
Man, I was like something. I was like, yes, confidence.
I followed that with a 5 from 5 from 9 as well.
He did.
And then we both,
wow.
Yeah, we both had to shoot from 10 then, and then I was like, all right, he's shooting good. I need to shoot good too. So
I mean, second place still very respectable.
Exactly
I mean, you guys had a pretty big field today.
Yeah.
It's hot. You're out here. You putted a lot. So for you, that's 300 putts today.
Holy.
When's the last time you putted 300 times in a single day?
Never. That's my first time, so in the heat, especially after the couple of weeks of rain we've had today, it's been a scorcher. It's been tough.
I think some people are going to be a little sore tomorrow, maybe a little sunburnt. Yeah.
Everyone's sunburned. It's so good.
Yeah, well, that's it. We just wanted to say thank you for being out here today.
Cool.
And we wanted to grab a little bit of film, just getting your thoughts on the finals.
Yeah, I loved it. Loved everything about it. Thank you very much for everything you guys have done. So
yeah, you bet.
Right. Such a good day.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks.
gonna do it again one day.
Yeah.
Good fun. No worries.
All right. Yeah, thanks, Dan. All right, Kai, we're rolling on video here.
Oh, baby. Where? Video
Man,
where?
Dude, you were.
Oh, it's there?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, hi. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Hey, man, how does it feel? Like second place. This is kind of a new thing for a lot of us. So
yeah.
How did it feel?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, I was definitely, that last one I was like, my R was like up to 7 million butts. I don't know if
Make that 400 to be exact.
So that last one was hard, but it was good, man. It's
How long have you been playing, Kai?
I think I started playing at the start of last year. Yeah, I think I like maybe around January, February.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so I've been playing for about a bit over a year now.
Yeah, okay. And you've come a long way in a year. I know I wasn't where you are when I started.
Well, I have a really addictive personality. So as soon as I'm like into something, I'm like, oh, cool, really?
Right.
Oh, what's more than this? And then I'm like the kind of guy that I can't throw things, but I'll know every single disc, and I go deep into stuff.
Do you own a basket at home?
Absolutely.
Okay.
How important is that?
I own a couple of baskets at home. I made baskets when I was in quarantine. I made one out of bamboo. I made one out of wood and some old metal I found. Like, yeah.
I can see it today. Like,
you
putt well.
It's very clear that it paid off.
I putt better in front of when I'm not around people, but
these numbers don't lie. These numbers are serious.
all right.
214 average, right?
Man,
bad.
Under pressure, really. I mean, if you think about it.
Yeah. Without the pressure, I do. But of course, that's what pressure is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Like, you're always going to do better without pressure.
Yeah. Well, Kai, congratulations again on making the finals.
Absolutely.
Next time, I think it's yours.
Thank you. It was lovely being here. It's lovely, like a great bloody thing, man. I really like you put this on, man. It's such a great, the whole thing.
We've reached our open final. This is the Brisbane Fall Classic. In our finals today, scoring 803 points with a 267 point average per round, going straight to the finals undefeated, Chris Pye. His competitor, Luke, had 1,232 points for an average of 246. First up in our open final, Chris Pye.
So Chris Pye is one of the first disc golfers I met on the course, before the clubs, before the league days.
Always happy, always a smile on his face.
Nicest guy, tips when you need
Oh,
them.
number 1 in the bank.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, number 2 in the bank.
Okay.
Making 10 meter look easy.
Is making sense all of a sudden.
This looks like a YouTube video that's been doctored 4 in a row for 10
totally.
years.
robot. To go
is this guy even human?
40 points in the bank. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luke Bainey says, I cannot compete. I don't believe that one bit. Bainey, 246 point average. I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Definitely.
Luke, new to the disc golf scene, but an ultimate guy for quite some time.
Yeah, very much so. Experienced competitor. Dude can throw. Dude knows how to
off the
compete.
bank.
Dude knows pressure.
Yeah.
And nice follow-up. Come on.
He's got to get some going in here from that range. Now Luke, I think Luke's what we call one of the COVID crossovers.
Yeah, definitely.
COVID came.
Yep.
Basically, the ultimate scene had to be put on pause for a moment.
Yeah, I remember crossing paths with Luke, Queensland champs 2020, like the COVID Queensland champs, and we were both in MA4. Dude crushed.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, we're dealing with something here. Going those flippy drivers, TL3 just sending 120 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now he's really found himself though. Plays opens.
Yeah.
He's in the open final at the DISCDOCTOR tourney. Like, he's
All right,
here.
Joe, correct me if I get this wrong, but Gimpy or Jimpy? Gimpy.
It's Gimpy, mate.
Gimpy.
Yeah,
Okay, Gimpy.
Yeah, all good.
This guy drives down from Gimpy to play at Rockley, to play at Carindale, to make league days.
Dude, that's keen. Yeah. And that's that competitiveness as well. So I want to I'll make the drive because I want to compete. You know, he's up for it.
Yeah. And now this is probably going to sound like a plug, and in some ways I guess it is, but the guys at Rad, they don't just make baskets, but they do course design. They've been helping develop the game here in Australia. Just in the last few years, they put in 40 courses.
40 courses.
40 courses.
I haven't crossed paths with Andrew Ferguson yet. My brother talks to him a little bit. As far as even just a consult, hey, is there potential here for a course? What do you think? Like floating ideas about how can I get a course in? He just takes it on. And
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you kind of hope, like, as they continue their reach, places like Gympie will have a course. Places further up the coast will have a course. Even here in Brisbane, we've just recently added a new course at Alexander Hills. So more and more options for disc golfers. Yeah. And he's still making them here. Still making them.
Yeah, he had a lot to do with the design at the Sunshine Coast Disc Golf Club course in Meriden Park.
So all of our baskets here today, a big thanks to the Sunny Coast guys. They basically had 18 baskets, all Rad baskets, that we were able to use for competition.
That's great. Shout out to Sunny Coast. They're getting their permanent baskets.
Yeah, Meriden Downs coming soon.
Yeah,
so it's happening here in Australia. We're a little behind the curve in growth, but loving the growth here, loving the enthusiasm within the community. We're small, but everyone here is super friendly, super welcoming to new players. So it'll definitely come, the growth.
I'm new to town. Disc golf has just made me love Brisbane that much more. The vibe here, the community.
All right, so we're moving along here. It looks like Chris pulling away slightly after 4 frames. Looks like we've got 99 to 47. 99 already through 4 frames.
Yeah.
And at the 9 meter mark, which for him, no problem.
As my brother always says, snapping necks and cashing checks.
Yeah, that sounds like something Dan would say. I love it. Dan's such a good influence on all the guys around him out here as well.
Oh, who doesn't love a stepbrothers quote?
Yeah.
All right, what's Chris doing? Is he getting the done?
Yeah, so Chris 99 through 4 frames. Luke Bainey 47 through 4 frames.
9 meter mark.
Yeah, had a couple off the metal here.
All
right, that's exactly, I wouldn't say necessarily open the door, but 1 out of 9.
And there's swing potential. So 1 from 5 for a guy that just got 4 from the 10.
Yep.
That's huge. You go from 40 to 9 points.
Yep. Definitely changes the calculus. Bainey. Yeah. Here we go. So from 8 meters, 5 from here would be huge.
A completely different putting style.
Yep. Definitely can see the ultimate coming out in his style. It's 3. Yeah. Make that 4 for 5 out of boy Bainey.
Yeah. The feet
stance, there you go.
Getting low, pumping up with it.
32 points. Yeah. Brings him back in contention. 108 to 79. 108 to 79 going into what will be the 5th frame.
That's a great little swing for Bainey there. With Chris's last 4 frame, brings him back to the 6 meter mark, but he should be able to cash on
just kicking out of the basket.
Yeah.
You know, there is something about this format where you miss one, you feel like, okay, I can keep my head cool, I can move on to the next putt. When you do that in a round, though, it's a little different, right?
Definitely.
When they kick out of the basket like that.
Hole to hole, shot to shot, every individual little battles everywhere.
So the format for today's event is the C1 progression. So it's the whole idea behind C1 progression is to try and move you into those spots where you're least comfortable.
Definitely, yeah. I've found since, using DISCDOCTOR at home, it pushes me. There's no way I want to practice at 10 meters. But the appeal of the leaderboards, just trying to punch some, it's got me back there. And all of a sudden, I've literally now logged thousands of putts at 10 meters.
Right.
Which my normal putting practice, if it ever happens, didn't happen at 10 meters.
Yeah.
But DISCDOCTOR is,
very
it's
good.
helped me a bunch.
Well, I'd be curious. That's something I should already know, but how many putts we've had logged on the DISCDOCTOR app, and even just knowing. It's probably been quite a few, man.
That'd be a cool number,
Yeah, and with relatively small community still, so.
Definitely,
As this grows bigger, we get people playing in Europe and the Americas. It'd be one of those things to just see how quickly it ramps up people's putting. For me personally, like getting out and doing 50 putts, when would you do that?
Exactly, yeah. There was no real draw or appeal.
Yeah.
Obviously you want to improve. But I remember that drive for the demand on baskets during the pure lockdown where everyone was locked down. We're very fortunate here at the moment.
Yeah.
But a lot of people they're really stuck at home with their basket.
Yeah.
It would really drive them with a bit of DISCDOCTOR to, get up and get those practice putts in.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we've made it through 6 frames. Just looking at the scores here, it's 159 to 106 going into the 7th. Right now we're 159 to 106. So Luke asking for a score check there, and it's 159 to 130. He hadn't updated the scores there yet. So he's definitely in contention here as we've got 4 frames to go. That being said, this guy, 5 for 5.
5 from 8.
From 8. Well, he's making nothing easy on Luke. Now, there has been some talk amongst the gallery about if Chris can pull off his undefeated streak all the way through the final, and Daniel Adamek having just won the recreational final going undefeated. And look, Daniel had a 223 average, so he's in the ballpark.
Definitely.
So we might get to see a little bonus coverage here.
Definitely. BJ coming up with a cracker of an idea.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it play out.
Thanks to BJ Clevenger for the idea.
Yeah, all credit.
Yeah.
Credit to the boys.
Yeah. Now, I thought we had 3 in there. It looks like just making 2.
Really hard to back up after such a...
Yeah, that just makes it hard. And there's probably some aspect to it where it's just that mental strategy of closing the door when you have the chance. Chris 199 to 146 over Luke. And Luke now coming from the 7 meter mark. It's going to take a bit of work here, I think. Especially if Chris keeps making them from 10 meters.
Taking his time from the 10 meter mark. 2 down. He is on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see a little bit of a jog to the basket there.
That's 30 points in that frame.
That's
what you want to be doing.
Well, and that's definitely going to set the 2 of them apart. But Luke still has a chance here. Finding 1, make it 2.
Yeah, rapid fire too.
Make it 3. Come on, in the basket for 4. 4 out of 5 for 28 points. Taking him to 174.
Nice work, Danny.
Now, while not impossible by the numbers, it does look like Chris is pulling away. Only 2 frames to go, and there is about a 30 point, or excuse me, there's about a 55 point deficit here between the 2 guys here on the pitch. Oh, make that 2. 3. He's just not missing many today from the 8 meter mark. Is he gonna make all 5? And that's Chris Pye for another hot streak on the day.
Wow.
A little bit of a fist pump too. Definitely stoked about getting 5 for 5 from there. And that will all but do it for Luke Bainey. It's 269 to 174. He's got 2 rounds to try and catch or match that number. Without having the math here in front of me, that might be a mathematical impossibility for Luke to get back in it. But that's not stopping him from making putts. So he's going to make 3 from 4. Can he make it 4 from 5? No, he can't. Almost.
But look, Luke now over 200 points for the round, so a respectable round, and you still have the 10th frame to go. So this is a chance for both of these guys to put some additional points on the board, keep their averages up for the tournament. But it does look like Chris Pye is going to be our Open champion.
Yeah, and well deserved. These putts just keep getting made. He's on autopilot. He's been on autopilot all day. He's a well-deserved champ. 10 metres, no worries. Let's go. Really like his style.
2 for 2. That's makes 7 in a row. I just can't quite make it 8.
The arc of the putt makes for a really safe comebacker if we're actually on the course as well. You're not flying past, very measured, lines change most of the time.
Well, that was his last putt there of the finals, finding chains but not sticking. And you can kind of just see it by the walk of his step. He knows that he has the victory. Also not stopping Luke. He's going to take a moment here. These guys take pride in making sure they get the best out of their performance. And Luke's no different here. Just one off the bottom basket there.
He's a
He
good
gets the
competitor.
final putt.
He gets me excited. Playing disc golf with Luke is good fun. He always aiming to achieve and be better.
Congratulations to our finalists.
Played really well today.
Congratulations to our champion.
You got such
Chris
good
Pye.
sportsmanship from our competitors today. And that's Chris Pye, our Open Division champion.
On you, Chris.
Okay, guys.
Getting born in the state of Mississippi. Papa was a copper and the mama was a hippie. In Alabama, she would swing a hammer. Price you gotta pay when you break the panorama. She never knew that there was anything more than gold. What in the world does your company take me for? Black bandana, sweet Louisiana, robbing on a bank in the state of Indiana. She's a runner, rebel and a stunner. On the mirror way saying, baby, what you gonna? Looking down the barrel of a hot metal 45. Just another way to survive. Careless